Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm reviewing this Weekend Hooker. Possibly a questionable name. We're going to hope that it's a rugby reference and nothing more. This is another beer from Brew Toon. It is a lager called Weekend Hooker, and that's all I really know about it. A couple of days ago I reviewed the Torr Mountain Lager, which was also by Brew Toon, and that was scintillating. Link up there if you want to see how that went. But if this is even half as good, I'm in for a great day today. So let's get this open. Firstly, a quick look at the bottle. Fizzing up a bit. Brew Toon glass, of course. Well then. Gone a bit quick on that one. We'll avoid making a Weekend Hooker joke in light of that. Nice golden lager, a lot of fizz, much like the Torr Mountain Lager had. Not as aggressive, spiking me in the nose as that one did though. Just got a whiff of it and that smelled excellent. I mean, it's distinctly different from the Torr Mountain Lager, which is good, because I didn't want to have to sit here and say it's basically the same thing, because it's certainly not. It's still quite malt forward for a lager, as the other one was, but this one's got a lot more hop presence in the aroma. I suspect that it's certainly, I don't know whether it's the hops or just something else in the aroma, but it's got a bit more of a German, Eastern European lager kind of vibe, which is certainly not a bad thing. You get malt and hops on the nose, but nothing much more than that. It smells quality. It smells like it's going to be quite full-bodied for a lager, and that's all I really have to say about it. Right, cheers. Ooh, that's wow. The Torr Mountain Lager was maybe the best lager I'd ever had. This, I can't decide whether to tell you this is better or worse. It's equally as brilliant. And I feel very suspect now, having raved about I think everything I've had from Brew Toon so far. But honestly, they just suit me so well. Everything they do is just spot on. For my taste preferences, of course. This, you know, everyone's got their own preferences. So the Torr Mountain Lager was incredibly fizzy. It had loads of carbonation. This, although there's visually a lot of bubbles, it's nowhere near as carbonated on the mouthfeel. It is fairly full-bodied for a lager, as I suspected, but it's not overly, it doesn't feel out of place. The aroma transcends into the taste pretty well. It is malt heavy again, maybe less biscuity than the Torr Mountain Lager was. This one's a bit more, slightly more earthy malt style, and the hops are definitely present, but they're lifting it. It's nice, it's well balanced. At the end, it feels like there's almost a lick of caramel. It's that kind of, there's a sweetness on the end of this that just rounds it out really well. This is an absolute anytime, anywhere lager. The Torr Mountain Lager, I think, was both incredibly refreshing and had some serious robust taste to it. This is possibly a bit less refreshing, but has more taste. This is more amped up. Let's take a look at the bottle. It says Brew Toon, established in the most eastern point of mainland Scotland, we brew our beers in small batches in the nautical town of Peterhead. At Brew Toon, we are passionate about creating a brand new wave of unique craft beers loaded with quality flavours and vibrant character. We are proud of where we come from and relentless in what we do. We are Brew Toon, not your average brew. I'll try and make that the last time I do a bad Scottish accent, but I can't promise. Brewed in Scotland, Brew Toon Peterhead, brewtoon.com. Weekend Hooker. Get hooked on our new craft lager, reinvented with bold variety of malts and left to condition until the optimum moment to ensure a smooth head with a soft, refreshing finish. Earthy in aroma, expect a full-bodied malt character with citrusy undertones and an assured bitter finish. I didn't think this was as citrusy as the previous one, but let's give this. Yeah, I mean, I think it's citrus flavour from the hops rather than a citrus-infused beer. An assured bitter finish. I think it's quite sweet on the finish, to be honest. I mean, it's beer. It's definitely beer. As a result, there is a bitterness about it, but I think that's quite sweet. Ingredients: water, barley, hops, yeast. Yeah, there's no additives to it, so it's just from the hops. It's 5%, 330ml Weekend Hooker Lager. If you want some beers for summer that aren't heavy IPAs, double IPAs, triple IPAs, stouts, imperials, whatever, these guys are killing it on the lager front. And I am yet to review what I thought was my favourite Scottish lager. Well, my favourite lager ever, actually, but it is Scottish on this channel. I just haven't had any in yet since starting it. And that crown, I think, has been usurped. I don't know by which one of these Brew Toon ones. I think we need to do a bit of a back-to-back taste test, but honestly, Scottish lagers at the minute, all over, just absolutely killing it. Yeah, the bitterness comes in actually not really on the finish. It's almost, as soon as you swallow it, there's a bit of bitterness, and then there's a malty, almost caramel-esque finish to this that just sweetens it off, and it's so good. Right then, that's enough of me raving about yet another Brew Toon product, and I'm sorry to say there's going to be some more to come because they've not done a wrong one by me yet, and to be honest, it just makes sense given that they're always so good and so consistent. So, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like it. If you haven't already, subscribe if you would be so kind, and I'll catch you next time. Cheers.